Welcome to World of War. Today we embark on a thrilling journey through the clandestine world of the Cold War, uncovering the secrets of espionage and the ingenious weapons that defined an era of tension and intrigue. Get ready to dive into Cold War weapons, secrets and espionage. The Cold War was a time of intense rivalry between the United States and the Soviet Union, a period marked not by open warfare but by espionage, covert operations, and a race for technological superiority. Behind the scenes, both superpowers developed a wide array of secret weapons and devices, some straight out of a spy novel. Let's start with one of the most infamous espionage tools, the hidden microphone. Our first stop takes us to the world of covert listening devices, also known as bugs. These tiny concealed microphones were essential for gathering intelligence. The Soviets, for instance, placed a bug inside the Great Seal of the United States, which hung in the American embassy in Moscow. Known as the Thing, this device was passive, meaning it didn't need a power source to transmit. It was activated remotely by a radio signal, making it incredibly hard to detect. For 7 years, it transmitted top-secret conversations straight to Soviet intelligence. Ingenious, right? But the ingenuity didn't stop there. Enter the world of dead drops and brush passes. Spies needed a way to exchange information without meeting directly. Dead drops allowed them to leave items in secret locations for another spy to retrieve later. These could be anything from hollowed-out coins to fake rocks, a tactic still used in modern espionage. Now let's talk about a weapon that seems like it's straight out of a James Bond film. The poison-tipped umbrella. In 1978, Bulgarian dissident Georgy Markov was assassinated in London with such an umbrella. As Markov waited at a bus stop, an assassin jabbed him with the umbrella, injecting a tiny pellet of ricin poison. Markov died days later, and the incident became a chilling example of Cold War assassinations. Speaking of poison, both sides in the Cold War developed sophisticated methods for delivering lethal substances. The CIA, for instance, created the heart attack gun, which fired a tiny dart filled with a toxin that could induce a heart attack, leaving little trace of foul play. This dart could penetrate clothing and leave only a tiny red dot on the skin, making it nearly impossible to detect. Next, we move on to surveillance gadgets that are the stuff of spy legends. The CIA's Dragonfly Insectothopter. This was an early attempt at a drone designed to look like a dragonfly. This tiny flying device was intended to gather intelligence by hovering near targets and recording conversations. Although it wasn't particularly successful due to technical limitations, it paved the way for the sophisticated drones we see today. And what about disguises and fake identities? The Cold War saw the development of some incredible techniques for disguising agents. The CIA's Office of Technical Services created latex masks so realistic that they could fool even the most observant individuals. Agents would use these masks to slip past enemy lines or attend high-stakes meetings without revealing their true identities. Let's not forget the high-tech gadgets used for communication. Spies often relied on coded messages and one-time pads, which provided a virtually unbreakable code for transmitting information. The Soviets even developed the Fialka, an advanced cipher machine that was highly effective at encrypting messages. On the American side, agents used devices like the Minox camera, a tiny, easily concealed camera perfect for photographing documents discreetly. One of the most dramatic stories from the Cold War era involves tunnels. The Berlin Tunnel, or Operation Gold, was a joint operation by the CIA and British intelligence to tap into Soviet communication lines in East Berlin. The tunnel stretched over 1,500 feet and allowed the Allies to intercept thousands of messages. Unfortunately, the operation was compromised by a Soviet mole, but it remains a testament to the lengths to which both sides would go in the name of intelligence. As we wrap up, it's clear that the Cold War was fought in the shadows, with spies and their tools playing a crucial role in shaping the world. from hidden microphones to poison umbrellas. These devices were the silent warriors of a conflict that shaped modern history.